Shana Tova. Would like to take this opportunity to wish all of you a Shana Tova Morechet, a Ketiva v'Chatima Tova, a year of Shalom, of Beriut, of Refuah Shelema, and we should all be Zochet to see Biyad Goel Tzedek B'Merav Yamenu. This week's video is sponsored for Leilun Nishmat in memory of Moshe ben Chaim Shmuel, Tieh Nishmato Tzora B'Tzora Chaim Beganenet Yemenuchato, and for Refuah Shelema of Avraham Chaim ben Leah. We have a mitzvah of blowing the shofar. And interesting, the Gemara discusses what's the minimum size the shofar has to be. The Gemara says, Amar Rabban Shimon Gamliel, you want to know the size of the shofar? Kedei sheyochzenu biyado, person holds it in his hand, ve'yireh lekan ve'lekan, and see a little bit sticking out on each side. That's the minimum size of the shofar. And what is that size? That's called a tefach sochek. According to most, that's a loose tefach, which is a fistful. That's the minimum size of a shofar. The question is, why tell me it in such a strange way? Why not tell me straight out? The size of a shofar is a tefach. Why tell me a person holds it? So I think Chazal are teaching us something very profound about the shofar. You see, when we blow the shofar on Rosh Hashana, as we're putting our breath through that shofar, that breath symbolizes the beginning of life. As it says, when God created man, Vayipach be'apav nishmat chaim, He breathed into him the breath of life. Our breathing into the shofar signifies us coming into the world. Beginning of life. The breath leaving the shofar symbolizes us leaving the world. And the shofar itself symbolizes life itself. What Chazal are teaching us is we have no control over when we enter this world or when we leave it. There's only one thing we have control over, and that's life itself. To hold on to it, to make it meaningful. And as we're blowing the shofar on Rosh Hashana, what we're saying is, God, from the moment of our first breath till our last breath after 120 years, we're dedicating all that to you, to serve you, to fulfill our mission that you placed us on this earth. On Rosh Hashanah, as we're crowning God as King of the universe, King over us, we blow the shofar, and we're symbolizing, we're dedicating ourselves to you from the beginning, from our first breath until the end, until 120 years. Bezat Hashem, again, we should all have a beautiful year, a year of growth, a year of fulfilling our potential, and Bezat Hashem to be zocheh to great things together. Shana Tova.